In this video, we are going to derive the bandwidth of a frequency domain specification. So the closed loop transfer function of second order system. So this is the standard function C of s divided by R of s. This is transfer function for frequency domain. We can say transfer function m of s equal to omega n square divided by s square plus 2 eta omega n s plus omega n square. So we know omega 1 is natural frequency, omega n is natural frequency of oscillation, eta is nothing but the damping ratio. This and all we know already. So now according to the frequency domain concept, so we have to substitute s equal to j omega into this equation. So now here s square, here s, simply we have to replace by j omega, here j omega. So we will get, after substituting, so we can take omega n square outside. So in this term we have to divide with omega n if we take outside. Here we have to divide by omega n only. Already omega n is available. Therefore we will get omega n square divided by omega n square into, here omega n is not available. Therefore this will become minus, this will become j square into omega square. We know minus 1 equal to j square. So here j square will become minus 1, omega will become omega square. So omega square divided by omega n square plus j eta omega divided by omega n, because from this we have taken omega n square outside. Here omega n square is available, so we have taken outside, it will become 1. So now we will cancel this omega n square, this omega n square. So finally we will have 1 divided by this 1 minus this term omega divided by omega n the whole square plus j 2 eta omega n square. So here this is square, this is also square. So we have considered common square for omega divided by omega n. Next we are going to consider u equal to omega divided by omega n. So we are going to substitute into this equation. So u equal to omega divided by omega n. Therefore it will become 1 minus u square plus 2j eta u. Actually here m is the magnitude of closed loop transfer function, alpha is the phase angle of closed loop transfer function. After substituting, now we have to take the magnitude for this. So now we know it is, this is real part, this is imaginary part. So to take the magnitude we have to take the square root, then we have to square real part and imaginary part, finally we have to add. So this is real part square, imaginary part square, square root of 1 divided by real part square plus imaginary part square equal to magnitude of this transfer function. So now instead of the square root we can write the entire value into whole power 1 by 2. So now m equal to, so now suppose here 1 is available, 1 power 1 by 2 or square root of 1 is 1. Next, so now if we bring this square, if we consider square root for this alone, we can write like this. So here it will become 1 divided by this into whole power 1 by 2. Now we have to take this into numerator, though this 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 will become minus 1 by 2. We can consider this as equation number 1. Now this is the magnitude. So we know u equal to omega divided by omega n. So when u equal to ub, it means bandwidth, we need omega b. In this equation, when omega equal to omega b, u will become ub. So therefore when u equal to ub, the magnitude m of the closed loop system equal to 1 by square root of 2. So according to the definition, so bandwidth is nothing but the range of frequencies at which magnitude of closed loop transfer function will be greater than or equal to minus 3 decibel. It means we can say greater than or equal to minus 3 decibel means, so we can consider when the magnitude equal to minus 3 decibel or 1 by root 2, we will get the bandwidth. So therefore, so we have to equate the magnitude to 1 by root 2. So we know magnitude equal to, we derived, so just now we derived, so this is the m value, m equal to 1 by square root of, or the whole power 1 by 2 into 1 minus u square power square plus 2 eta omega n the whole square. In this equation, to get bandwidth, so we u equal to ub we have to substitute. So u equal to ub we have to substitute here. Then we have to equate its magnitude to 1 by root 2. Then if we compare these two, here numerator equal to 1, but denominator this term equal to root 2. Therefore this term equal to root 2. Now we are going to square both the side. So here we are going to multiply square 2. Here also we are going to multiply with whole power 2. So it will become like this. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Here this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Therefore the inside term equal to 2. Inside term equal to 2. So from this we are going to expand a minus b the whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. So 2 into 1 into minus ub square. So it will become 2 into 1 into minus ub square equal to minus 2 ub square plus the same term 4 eta square ub square equal to 2. So now what we are going to do, from these two terms we are going to take minus 2 ub outside. So inside will be 1. Here we have taken 2 ub square outside, therefore inside will be another 2 eta square. So 2 eta square. So we are going to bring this 2 into left hand side, therefore minus 2 equal to 0. So now here plus 1, here minus 1, minus 2. So if we add these two, here it will become minus 1. So now ub power 4 minus 2 ub square into 1 minus 2 eta square minus 1 equal to 0. So now we are going to consider ub square. Actually we are going to find the solution for this equation. So this is power 4, so we cannot directly get the solution. So for simplification we are going to consider ub square equal to x. So it will become, so ub square equal to x means it will become x square. So this will become 2 into this ub square equal to x, therefore x here, then the same term minus 1 equal to 0. So now it is like a quadratic equation. So like a square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So like this quadratic equation this is. So now this is the quadratic equation. For this we know the how to find the solution or formula to find the solution. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So here a equal to 1, a equal to 1, b equal to 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square, then c equal to minus 1. So we have to substitute a value, b value, c value into this equation. So now minus b value we know, here b is minus, therefore b value equal to minus 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of b square minus 4 a c minus 1. This both minus will become plus here. Then if we square this, it will become plus 4 into 1 minus 2 eta square whole square. So now when we multiply this minus inside, it will become plus 2 into 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus this term divided by 2, because 2a, a equal to 1. So it will become 2. So now actually what we are going to do, here 4 is available, here 4 is available. So we are going to take this 4 common, then we are going to take outside. So when we take this 4 outside, it will become 2, because this term and this term both are having 4. So we will take 4 common for this term, then we will take outside. So it will become 2. So now here also 2. So we will take this term and this term are having 2. So we are going to take 2 common outside, then this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. Finally you will have 1 minus 2 eta square plus or minus square root of, now this is a minus b the whole square, we are going to apply a square 1. So b square, b means 2 eta square, so b square now 4 eta power 4 minus 2a, 2 into a value 1 into b minus 2 eta square, so 4 eta square plus 1. So now it will become 1 minus 2 eta square in plus or minus square root of 1 plus 1 2 minus 4 eta square plus 4 eta power 4. So now from this we are going to take positive only. So if we take positive only, the same equation will become like this. So now for simplification we are going to, so we already considered x equal to ub square equal to x, we already considered. So now to get ub we have to take square root for x. Therefore just now we derived x, so we have to substitute x value. Square root of x is this, so therefore ub we already know ub equal to omega b divided by omega n. Therefore omega b divided by omega n equal to, so ub equal to omega b divided by omega n equal to this entire term. So now we have to take, or we have to multiply this omega into here. So omega b equal to omega n into square root of r 1 minus 2 eta square plus square root of 2 minus 4 eta square plus 4 eta power 4 the whole power 1 by 2. So this is nothing but the bandwidth.